Not the father you're thinking about.
Lord, I know it ain't right to ask for selfish things, but we need help bad, and we need it fast. I know you don't want to see this family out in the street. Lord, you gotta help us.
Shalom, shalom. I'll pray to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone and Teacher Rule Well. I'm going to get into about the worship of idols. Start off with Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 15 and verse 15. For they count all the for they count all the idols of the heathen to be gods, which neither have the use of eyes to see, nor nose to draw breath, nor ears to hear, nor fingers of hands to handle. And as for their feet, they are slow to go. And Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14 and verse 14. Thus in process of time, an ungodly custom grown strong was kept as a law, and graven images were worshipped by the commandments of kings. And verse 27. For the worship of idols not to be named is the beginning, the cause, and the end of all evil. Even in the book of Genesis, it was not talking about actual fruit, but a worshiping of idols. Let's go to the book of Baruch, the letter of Jeremiah, chapter 6 and verse 4. 1 second. Now shall ye see in Babylon gods of silver and gold, and of gold, and of wood, brought upon shoulders, which cause the nations to fear. Be aware, therefore, that ye in no wise be like to strangers, neither be afraid of them when ye see the multitude before them and behind them, and worshipping them. But say ye in your hearts, O Yahweh, we must worship thee, for my angel is with you, and I myself caring for your souls. And for their tongue, it is polished by the workmen, and they themselves are glided and laid over with silver. Yet are they built false and cannot speak. These are nothing but damn idols. Stop looking at them as the Most High. Yea, they will give thereof to the common harlots, and deck them as men with garments, being gods of silver and gods of gold and wood. You cannot these gods save themselves from rust and moths, though they be covered with purple raiments. They wipe their faces because of the dust of the temple, when there is much upon them. And he that cannot put to death one that offended him holdeth a scepter, as though he were a judge of the country. Their faces are blackened through the skip down to verse 45. They are made of carpenters and goldsmiths. They can be nothing else than the workmen will have them to be. And they themselves that made them can never continue long. How should then the things that are made of them be gods? For they left lies and reproaches to them that come after. And start off with verse. Let's get down to verse foreseeing, verse 50. Foreseeing they be but of wood and overlaid with silver and gold. It shall be known hereafter that they are false. I'm gonna skip down to verse 57. Neither are those gods of wood and laid over with silver or gold, able to escape either from thieves or robbers, whose gold and silver and garments wherewith they are clothed. They that are strong do take and go away withal, neither are they able to help themselves. Verse 70. and day, and ye shall know them to be no gods, but the bright purple that wrought upon them, and they themselves afterwards shall be eaten and shall be reproached in the country. Better thereof is the just man that have none idols, for he shall be far from reproaches. Leviticus chapter 26 and verse 30. And I will destroy your high places and cut down your images and cast your carcass upon the carcass of your idols, and my soul shall abhor you. Exodus 23 and 24. Just get into a little bit more about the images and about what the Most High will always do when you worship these foolish graven images of the heathen. And verse 24, thou shalt not bow down to their gods, nor serve them, nor do after their works, but thou shalt utterly overthrow them and quite break down their images. I'll get a few more precepts. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 41 and verse 29. Behold, they are all vanity, their works are nothing, their molten images are wind and confusion. It's all vanity, make believe to keep Jake in a state of confusion. Go to Isaiah 42 and verse 8. One moment. I am the Yahweh, that is my name, and my glory will I not give to another, neither my praise to graven images. You praise in false images. The Most High will not give his praise to graven images. 1 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 9. For they themselves shew of us what manner of entering in we had unto you, and how he turned to Yahweh by Shem Shai from idols to serve the living and true power. And with that,